We're called to constantly be transformed. And so, as we begin this series, we're going to share various biblical passages where God called people to change. Abram's whole name, and in his name changing, his whole identity changed. God says, I'll make you exceedingly fruitful, and I will make nations of you, and kings shall come from you. And God establishes a covenant that the changing of Abraham's name is a significant sign from God. And by changing his name, God not only confirmed that he would fully carry out his promise that he made to Abraham, but he as well made Abraham the father of faith. And in looking at Abraham, we need to be able to see, first of all, that we can't do things our own way, that God steps in and calls us to do things God's way. But we, in this time and in this space, in this moment, need to get together to see what God wants us to do at Highland Valley. Now, brothers and sisters, we're good about change, and we're good about explaining what we like. I don't need to know your way. I need you to come with God's way. I don't need Abram kind of statements. I need Abraham kind of statements. I don't want us to be Abram church. I want us to be an Abraham church, but that calls for us to be able to be together and pray together and seek God's face in order to see what God is calling us to do. Oh, it is tragic. It is tragic that Abraham and that even us do things our own way. But it's so important that we look to doing things God's way. And just like that transformation, that called for a whole change of identity in Abram, God is calling for a change in us. Surely God is calling us to enlarge our territory like he prayed to Jabez. Surely God is calling us to do more and to be more, to bless multitudes, not just bless a few. So like Abram is no longer Abram, that we will have a multitude-sized vision to do what God has called us to do. Because when change is made in the name of man, it's usually incomplete and not good for everybody. But when transformation and change comes from God, it is full, it is complete, and it is whole.